How did I decide on JavaScript and then later on TypeScript to specialize in as a programming language? I'm actually here filming from Jeju Island today, and I'll show you the view. And walking along the water right now, sunset time. So just enjoying this little trail here now, and just coding all day. I was getting stuck with this Google API doing you know how you do auto-suggested addresses? I was adding that onto a website today, and it was frustrating because there was a old version and I kept getting resources for this old version, and then I tried to add a new version, and then ChatGPT kept giving me this format that wouldn't work with my tech stack. And eventually I was able to prompt ChatGPT to give me the proper code I need to get it working. So made progress on my freelance projects today. It's always not as much progress as I want, but nonetheless progress. And I just wanted to film you this video today. It's my last day in Jeju. Tomorrow I'm going to be traveling to Seoul in the morning. So excited about that. So with coding, when I first got into coding, I didn't know about the difference between mobile development, web development, data science, and they all fit under the umbrella of coding. So I knew I wanted to code, but I didn't really know what it entails. So I just searched around. Hold on, there's a car coming behind me. So I just search around on coding, and then it'll give you various programming languages to get into. I saw a lot of Python in the beginning, saw a lot of JavaScript, Java, C++, C#, Swift, all these other programming languages, and I just felt overwhelmed on what to do, what to pick, because all the instructors had valid arguments on why you should learn this programming language over that. And I didn't know what to do, so I dabble into this. I remember one time I got into Python in my early stages, and I built a game with Pygames, the one where you have a cursor, not a cursor, the ping pong game, and you have to move it up and down, and it hits. So I remember doing that, but then realizing, like, am I gonna get paid for this? Are businesses gonna pay me for games? And I wasn't too much of a video game person, enough like passionate about it, so I wasn't sure. And then I would watch this one YouTuber do like Python is the way to go. But then he would later on make projects, like this was his old videos, like 5 years ago. Then he'll later on make full stack web apps with JavaScript. And it just kind of showed me how JavaScript was a very versatile language. And what was the most selling point to me was how quickly you can get things up and running with just using web development and JavaScript. Like, if you have a mobile, you need this barrier of like deploying it to the app store, or just adds friction. I just like what I like about coding web development is just you start off with a white screen, and then you add code to it. You add your imagination, your creativity to it to create a full stack application. So I like how there's not a lot of friction from testing what you want to learn. Like another example, like if you want to work on sales to get better at it, you need to be in a scenario where you have to have a salesperson with the customer. But with coding, with web development, you just need internet and a computer, and then you can apply what you learn immediately. You don't need any external factors. So I like how with web development, you can get things up and running fast. It's versatile, how everything starts off with, as a white screen and then it turns into an app. And there was a lot of opportunities in it. Probably the most opportunities in it out of all the sub-niche of coding. And then when I took my coding bootcamp, it specialized in web development, although I didn't really fully understand the difference at the time. So, and then they taught JavaScript. So I did my bootcamp in full stack JavaScript. And then later on when I did my internship, I learned TypeScript. And then at my full-time job, I also did TypeScript. And TypeScript just made things better for me. TypeScript, I actually encourage new programmers to learn it over JavaScript because it forces you to understand the types better, while JavaScript is more vague, more prone to error. So by the enforcing the types, it makes your code more stronger, more stricter, less prone to errors. So it will help newbies out by learning TypeScript. And then that's why I use in my projects today with TypeScript to create freelance development projects for my clients, because TypeScript is versatile, it can create web apps, and it lowers the chances of error, makes me more organized and structured with my code by enforcing types. And that's what I do today. So yeah, if I encourage others to consider TypeScript route because of the versatility, because how you can get things up and running. If you do computer science degree, they use a lot of other languages like Java, Python, C++. When I got my computer science, that was used. Well, Python's still very big today. It's probably bigger. Where you can, there's a lot of opportunities with Python, but the feel of TypeScript, I just like how it feels better. So that's why I use it. A lot of the other languages can be hard to get apps up and running fast. I know that's a very debatable statement, but I like how a TypeScript, you can do the front end and the back end with it. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. That's why I choose TypeScript. I would recommend it to other aspiring developers. I know it can be an overwhelming decision to figure out what to focus on because there's so many. But keep with what I said in mind, that it's versatile. You can do the front end and back end, and you can get things up and running fast. There's a lot of opportunities in that language. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos as I talk about the journey of coding, business, and traveling. If you need help learning how to code, I offer coaching as well. And if you need help building an app, I do freelance work. So just message me on Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm happy to chat about anything.